What is up, everybody? This is Margin Grimlock, and we're back with Data Live Spirit Crisis. The JP version of Spirit Pledge. And right now, I'm just going to talk about what we've gotten so far in the game. I've been playing this game for about 3 or 4 months now, since April. When we found out that the global version was shutting down. But the JP version itself has been out since, I believe it was last November. Something like that. I was late because, I was still holding out hope for global. And to no avail. But we're going to talk about what we've gotten so far and what's coming next. This is more so what I'm focused on. So far, these are almost all of the main spirits that were on the global version. Minus the collab. I don't think the collabs are coming back. At least not anytime soon. So I've already given up on that. But all the main spirits we've gotten so far, the only ones that we're missing right now are Crimson Kurumi and Ice Princess Yoshino. Remember, Ice Princess Yoshino was the first theater we ever got on Global, and she was free back then. But she's never been remade, even when they did the update last year. And Crimson Kurumi hasn't returned. I haven't kept up too much with the Chinese version. I know some things that I'm going to talk about in a second. So I don't know what all they end up getting back. But we've pretty much caught up. We also missing Rio. That's who I forgot about. Rio and Rene. I thought she did come back out. Oh no, Rene's not out yet. So Rene and Rio have not returned yet. Rene, Rio, and Ice Princess Yoshino, Crimson Kurumi. After that, I think that's all the main spirits besides the collabs that we were missing originally. That hasn't come back from global yet. Chinese server, you guys already got that one. But what I also learned today is apparently what I predicted was going to happen about a year ago. They did make a 5-star Artemisia, with the Chinese server are having. I think they're getting soon. I'm uploading this video. I'm doing this video on the 20th, so they'll probably be getting that in a few days. I don't know what she's gonna do. Like I said, she never came out on global. I was hoping she would have, but they just gave up on the game at that point. So we'll see what she does. I am going to try to summon her whenever she comes out, just because I don't know what she does. So it'd be fun to figure it out. If you guys don't remember Artemisia, she debuted on the 4th season during was it Nia Creation during their arc. Adeptus 2 basically took Mono spot in DEM as the second strongest wizard. Don't know what element, none of that yet. I'm hoping she's Hurricane. We don't need another lightning DPS. We don't need another lightning spirit, period. We got enough. Like, they made Marina lightning, even though I swore she was dark damage on the old version of global. I swore Marina did dark damage, so. Magic. If they bring Rene back, we don't need magic. Because we have inverse token as magic now. I don't know if I ever brought that up. Which I think is way better than being dark. I'm not a fan of dark types on this game at all. Dark and light to me are just not useless, but they're not as good as magic, who's effective against almost every type. Well, every type except magic, pretty much. Ice. We don't need ice. We got Sang and Shirion Yoshino. Fire, we got Mukuro and Kodori, so only thing we really could use is Hurricane. So, we'll see. Like I said, I don't know if they're going to bring Crimson Kurumi back out for Dark. Because they will leave Kurumi by herself. So, we do need a new Dark DPS at this point. We'll probably get that on JP maybe. Probably in the next couple months. Because, I don't know. Unless they're going to do Rene next. Which would be fine. I don't know if I'm going to try to summon for her again. Especially if she's still magic. Because I'm still working on inverse token and Natsumi right now. But we still need Rene and Rio. Don't know what they're going to do about Princess Yoshino and Crimson Kurumi, because they were game only characters. They weren't even in any other light novel or anywhere on the show. And also keep in mind they're doing reruns every time they do if it's just one new spirit like they did with Mukuro last month, they'll rerun the old one like Shirion Yoshino. So We'll see if it is Artemisia. I think Inverse Origami is supposed to rerun with her. Oh yeah, I forgot Inverse Origami. I forgot about her. Yeah, she is dark. She is like the best dark DPS actually. Slipped my mind because I used to have her. I don't know. I made some of her again. If Inverse Origami does come out again, I'll see. I'm pretty sure I did a video on her last year. Hope I did. So you guys can check all that out. Same thing with Renee. I never did have Rio, so I couldn't do a video on her either. Who else? I think Mayuri already had it. Yeah, she already had a rerun earlier this year. I don't remember who she came out with, but I do remember she came out again. Was it with Nia? It might have been with Nia. One thing that I noticed as I'm playing the JP version, one of the biggest mistakes, well, they made a lot of mistakes redoing the whole game for no reason. I may do a separate video talking about that in the future. I realized a lot of the materials that we were supposed to keep, they told us to sell it at the beginning, which I did. I know a lot of old players did too. So, like a lot of these keepsakes and stuff, that's what they used to be called. I'm not even sure what they're called now. I just call them keepsakes. All these materials, like we had on the old version, but they told us to sell them. I guess they didn't foresee that we were actually going to still need them. They just have a different purpose. So yeah, that was, like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Anyway, but I think that's pretty much it. So Marina and Maria are still out as I'm doing this video. I don't know when I'm gonna post it. So to me, Marina was the best lightning DPS. I've said that plenty of times last year. Between her and Mayuri, you have to have her at max for her to be that good. But Marina, if you just have maybe a few copies, maybe just a few copies of her, she's gonna be better than Mayuri, in my opinion, from the way I had them built. Maria, I still don't have, so I can't really, and I didn't play her that much on the old version to really judge her fairly. So yeah, I think that's about it. They're almost caught up, bringing stuff back. I'm just now able to buy more diamonds. Could have saved me a lot of struggle. I could have had a lot of these characters maxed out, especially Natsumi, a long time ago. But just gonna have to go on from here, see what happens. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know if there's any spirits you guys are still waiting on to come back that hasn't returned. Or if you guys have any information that I'm unaware of, let me know and we can talk about it. But please like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.